Hey, how's it going, friends? My name is Epsiode from Let's Play channel HalvedStudios, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. So in the last episode, we finished up pretty much everything I want to be doing here in Traverse Town. We got one more thing before we head out. I want to very quickly stop by Huey, Dewey, and Louie's house. Because if I recall, yes, now they have new equipment. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I want the Golem Shield for Goofy, and the Mage's Staff for Donald. There we go. I'm just gonna equip that real quick for the two of them. Yep, there we go. Now we got them much better equipment. This is important to keep Donald and Goofy up on the best versions of the equipment that are available to them, because otherwise they will be useless companions like everybody says they are. But they're not, and I guarantee you they're not, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna turn Donald and Goofy into powerful-ass, monsterly powerful individuals. I am going to turn Donald Duck into a duck-based weapon of mass destruction. You just wait. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, but now, we have two worlds to choose from. This world, or this world. And I think we want to go to this world first. Yeah, this one for sure. As I think the other one has a thing that I'd rather be a slightly higher level for, and this world is much more manageable at a lower level. So, something interesting that I feel like is worth talking about is this place. I forget if I've talked about this before, but this place right here that we're in with our gummy ship and that we're flying through, this is not space. We are not in space right now. This is actually another dimension. It's called the Realms Between. Where it's essentially like a transitory sort of pseudo-reality where you can warp from world to world. It's not actual space with like stars and comets and planets, as you can pretty clearly tell by these very nicely organized rings and things and loops and hoops. I mean, I guess there's a few comets here and there, but most of them really don't do anything, and they all have gummy blocks. Everything that you blow up here is either benefits your gummy ship or is a gummy block. Which probably leads me to believe, actually, that these rings are gummy blocks. But this place we're in right now is not space. It is actually something called the Lanes Between. Kingdom Hearts loves their metaphysical stuff like that. Essentially, what we're flying through is like it's almost like a... What's a good way to put it? Like a wormhole, a slipstream, some kind of, semi-real plane? I mean, the best way I could describe it is like that scene in The Matrix 2 where it's like where like the key guy gives them into that hallway with like 1,000,000 doors that go to like everywhere. It's like that, except instead of doors and a key guy, we use a spaceship. Or a gummy ship. You know, that's why they don't call it a spaceship in Kingdom Hearts. They call it a gummy ship, because you're not in space, you're in gummy land. What is that? Whoa, it's huge! And of course, things can exist in the lanes between, as we see by this giant whale. It's a giant whale. It's Monstro. Hey, Jiminy would know that, wouldn't he? He's a whale of a whale, and vicious besides. Whoa, Sora, he's getting out. Whoa, Sora, he's getting out of here. Let's get out of here. Why am I having trouble reading today? Wake up. Too late, he's gonna swallow us! I didn't realize whales were carnivores, jeez. It's true, I saw it with my own eyes. Are you sure you didn't just hear it this time? What difference does it make? There's a huge monster in there, I tell you. Alright, suppose there really is a monster. Think we can beat it by ourselves, Sora? No problem, let's do it. Listen there, can you hear it growling? Shh, quiet. We've got to be careful. See that? It was just the wind making that noise. Oh man, I wish it was a monster. Hold on. What's that over there? A window or maybe a door? It won't open. Jeez. Is that really all that's in here? What did you expect in a boring place like this? Hey, Sora. When we grow up, let's get off this island. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but isn't there anything fun to do now? Hey, you know that new girl at the mayor's house?
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale Monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Hey! Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
So yes, we got swallowed by a whale. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you gingivitis. Come on, let's go. Let us out. Why is your skin harder than steel? You know what? Actually, gingivitis. Yeah. Honestly, we probably could just tunnel our way out. We're only in his mouth. Or maybe his rib cage? That looks like a rib cage to me. Do whales have rib cages in their mouths? I don't think whales have rib cages in their mouths.
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness.
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
And of course, you know, he wanders off to be digested, as all who enter the Sarlacc do. Yeah, this really is kind of like the Sarlacc. Like, we're in him, but you know, we're gonna be slowly digested over the course of 1,000 years. So there are a ton of treasure chests in Monstro, but I'm not gonna try and get any of them. Not yet. Not until we can get the premier quality ability of Monstro, which will be high jump. Spoilers. But hey, actually that is something I've always wondered. The gummy block that he's got right there. I always, for the longest time, thought that that was our ship, but that's not the case. This is actually one of the few instances, actually, while we're inside Monstro, of we're not in another world. We're just in the whale that's in the realms, the lanes between. So, for this particular instance, we're actually not in a world right now. We're just inside the whale, swimming around in the lanes between. So that lends credence to my theory that people could survive in the lanes between and build a civilization if they found a way to survive. Now, how we're not suffocating inside of this thing, I don't know, because it's not like a lot of plants to make oxygen. But, you know, if people could find a way to not starve and suffocate to death in the lanes between, civilizations could survive out there. And eventually it could become a quote-unquote space, as opposed to, like, fake space. Honestly, the Kingdom Hearts lanes between is kind of like fake space. It's not real space, it's fake space. But the gummy block, that lends credence to a little personal theory of mine, that gummy blocks, because of how elastic they are, they can shrink down in size, and you can, like, put your gummy ship in your pocket. And then when you need your gummy ship, you just take it out of your pocket, like, go gummy! And then it explodes back into its shape. Because, like, Pinocchio says we can get out of here with that block. Which probably means that that's the gummy ship that Pinocchio probably stole from Sid to get here. And that's just what the gummy ship looks like when it's compressed. And, you know, when they need to get out of here, they can and activate it and it all works. Also, I like the fish. I like the fish. He's cool. He's a friendly fish boy. But we should probably go after Pinocchio. What?
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on!
Alright. So yes, we got Riku. And actually there's a pretty funny thing. If you immediately leave Monstro using the save point after seeing Riku, it fundamentally alters a whole lot of the cutscenes later in the game. Because the game devs accounted for... Oh, hello. The game devs accounted for you just, like, dip-setting out of Monstro and not even trying to fight him, or complete the level. In fact, they did that for a lot of things. Like, if you don't do Alice in Wonderland before Deep Jungle, there'll be Snow White that appears in that meeting with the villains.
Here! Fire! See ya!
But, if you just leave right now, the next time you see Riku, they have a completely different cutscene. It's so interesting and so cool that they actually spent the time to build the details for that. They have a completely different cutscene the next time you see Riku if you don't see him in Monstro. And I think that's really cool, honestly. But anyway, we are running out of time for this episode, so I think I'm going to end it off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and in the next episode, we are heading deeper into Monstro in order to find Riku and Pinocchio. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all again. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.